In this video, I'm going to run you through how to have an extremely good win rate. And when you do actually buy Pump Fund or Solana meme coins, you actually don't lose much. So I'll run you through the strategy I've been using. As you can see, this account, I think we started with 0.2 or something like that. There was one token that I made a mistake on. It was a fake Pump Fund. But other than that, you can see I lose very little money if I do lose at any point. And here we've got, very small profits as well. But it's not so much about the money I'm putting down. I've been testing these methods, trying out this platform. It works really, really, really well. So what you've got is the Pump Vision section on this website. The link to it is in the description. And what they have is the newly created, I don't tend to look at these, and the graduate roles. And I'm going to talk you through my workflow on how exactly I find them. So I trade two ways. I trade tokens around this market cap that have potential, that I think are going to do well. And also I trade on the graduated ones. So ones that I've just bonded, I put a limit order in and buy the dip before everyone else, and then I sell. So let's take, for example, the top ones on here. We're only interested in Pump Fund. I don't want to look at this Moonshot one. Let's look at these. Some of these have been around since the morning time, so I'll avoid them. Let's see this one. So I'll pull up a few, and what I would do is I will assess it. So here, it looks a bit not sus, 20%. Okay, cool. So this one looks like it potentially could bond. I don't know if it's the dev buying it all up. So I might put a limit order of a really, really low level here. So if it drops to here, we'll buy in 0.1, whatever you want to buy. So I'll put a limit order, I'll leave that. If it bonds, I'll obviously put some limit orders on that. This one also looks like, I always check if it's got a website. I don't actually click through. Possibly I might put a limit order in this. And I won't put as low. I might put 20%. So I'll type in 20% here. And I'll buy here. This, believe it or not, works extremely well. This one, again, I'll put a limit order. Now, the benefit is, if we put one on like, let's say 20k, if that comes in, we'll get a cheap deal on it. It's more likely to go up. Obviously, if it's just slowly rugging, it will obviously not cancel the limit order. But there's no benefit to this or detriment to it, my apologies. If it goes up, that's it. We'll just forget the token. But if it hits it, we get a cheap deal. Now, you don't have to wait for it to buy the dip. If it jumps to like here, it will buy in that position. So it's really, really good. Also, we'll have a look at this one. I'm not feeling this one too much. And this Soul High. We'll have a look. And notice there's no money taken from my balance when you use limit orders. This one looks okay. Currently 16k market cap. So we'll put another limit order in. Let's put in a 0.1 for this. And we've got one more to look at. This one looks a bit sus, in my opinion. We'll put here 12k and we'll ape a bit. So what will happen is it will come up at the top here if any of the buys are executed. We'll also send you a Telegram notification on here. So we've got our limit orders in. We just have to wait for any of them to come through. Now, I can show you one that's graduated, what I would do in these positions. So I think this isn't even... See, this is a fake Pump Fund one, which you have to avoid. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is. Let's have a look at this one. So with limit orders, when they break in... Is this another fake one as well? Or is this coming? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's have a look. Choice cheat or hold. This one's called. Oh no, it's come through. They're not fake pump funds. They actually, it's the whole chart. So if I show you on Dex Screener what I would do for a limit order, some fund tokens always 9 times out of 10 dip below the price they came in on at some point. It might happen in the first candle, it might happen in the first 5 minutes. If it doesn't, I don't tend to buy. So it came in at this price. I would put a limit order probably around the 45k market cap. So I would have brought here, but I would have closed it off if it didn't drop. If it does keep going up, that's hats off to them. Well done. That's how I see it. So I don't really necessarily think, okay, it's bullish, I'm gonna buy. I'll just let it ride because there's always something coming on onto there. But say you put a limit order here, for example, we could even put a limit order now. What I would do is I would put it around 22 and I'll put in a larger buy because this has liquidity now. It's on pump fun. I might do a 0.1 like that. So if it does drop, then I'll pick up from there. So I'm betting on this not dropping any lower than that, but we've got a nice limit order. If there's a few big wallets drop or the dev sells, automatically people will buy it. Yeah, and if you want to buy the floor before everyone else, you must use limit orders. So as you can see, it's quite boring in terms of things don't actually move because I've put a very, very low limit order on that. I would love to show you one that's, potentially bonding or graduating. Let's see if there is one. Doesn't look like it, but I'll save that for another video. So I hope you found this useful. Any questions, let me know.